Hi everyone, welcome back. So in today's video, we are going to learn a useful Apex concept that can help you write cleaner and more reusable code. So we'll be talking about instance of operator in Apex and how can we use it with a generic list of records coming into a method. So instead of writing separate helper method for every object, we will try to create one generic method and that works for both account and contact objects in our case. So the scenario that we are looking at is there is a field called description on account and context. So we will be updating it through Apex. So one single helper method to update it on insert or update, and we will be using that instance of Apex operator that we have. So when do we use that operator? When the objects are having almost the same business logic, and the redundant code can be merged into one reusable code. So let's look at the code that we have. So we have accounts, two triggers, sorry, on account and contact, and we are checking the context they are running. So is before we are updating on the same record. That's why we have to do this in the is before context. Then the on the insert or the update operation we are checking. Then this is the helper class and that method. So the same goes for contact. So if we go to the helper class, so in the helper class, we have this method that takes in all a generic list of record of sObject types. We haven't specified what's the type of this list. So then we check the type of the list with this operator instance of. So the list name, the parameter name that we are having, and then if it's a type of account, then we have to typecast the generic records to a list of account, because if we don't do this, then at line 8 we will be having an error, the field unable to see the field on the records of the generic list. Same again, we have performed the same typecasting on for contracts also by checking the type of the generic records, and then we set the description for the newly created or updated records. So if we go to our org and try creating a record first. So if we create a record here, sample test, and we see we haven't populated the description yet. So as soon as it got saved, it should get updated from from the helper method that we have created. Now same goes for the contact object too. So if we try to create a new contact here, then we can find the description is getting updated on the, so it will be updating from the helper method itself. So this is the logic that we have written to handle the business logic, the scenario. So that's how we use the instance of operator in Apex. I hope this will be helpful in writing reusable code in Apex for Salesforce. So thank you for watching this.